Alright, so let's get started with debilitation of moon. Well, first of all, moon is really not debilitated in any sign. Okay? And if you want to know the truth, it's really not excelled in any sign. It's about stability. Okay? Because here's the thing. People, when you look at sun sign, and people born in the sign of Libra, do you think every one of those Libra are experiencing what a debilitated sun does? No, they have a normal, happy life. Look at look at Amitabh Bachchan, India's biggest superstar. He's the king. He's everything. He has ruled over, the industry for over 4 decades. He's like, he has all the money, all the fame in the world. Got beautiful son and daughter-in-law. I don't know about the son. Just joking. But, he's a Libra. So he did not experience anything that a Libra person would experience. So same thing. In Vedic astrology, they give moon more importance than the sun. That means your moon sign becomes like your zodiac sign personality. Okay? So when moon goes into Scorpio, that does not mean that everybody's going to experience what a debilitated moon's supposed to do, what's supposed to create this turmoil in your head. No. Let me explain to you. Moon simply means an intense personality. Your childhood, your youth, when you were growing up, your experiences were very intense. And since moon represents the mother, your mother might have been a very much of a disciplinarian. Mother might have had that dictator personality in the home. That means you were brought up with strict discipline. Does that mean is abusive? No. It just means it was more disciplined. And so what happens is when you grow up, you become very defensive. You become very rebellion because you were grown up in such an intense environment in your youth and your childhood that when you grow up, you just can't take, somebody like somebody ordering you around, because you go into your subconscious and you feel like it's your mother calling you and saying, no, don't do this, put this here, put that there, do this, do blah, blah, and you go nuts. You don't like that. You want to be in the authoritative position. Because that's how you grew, that's how you were instilled in your mind, is to be intense and be defensive and not let anybody control you, because that's how your mother was. Okay, so that's how you become. But this does not mean that moon is debilitated, your mind is weak. You actually have a very intense mind. It's just you have a very investigative mind. Like if you go into a relationship, you will Google the hell out of them to see who they are. If you ever go with a party with them, if they bring you to a family party, you will talk to everybody in your smart little slick way. You will try to find out what this person is about that you're dating, because you want to be safe. You don't want to experience what you experienced in your youth. That's what it means. It doesn't mean that if you have moon in Scorpio, you're going to be a murderer, you're going to be, cheating people out of money and all that. No, this moon is actually a moon that signifies intense interest in the unknown. So if there are people, who have interest in the occult, these guys are in front of the line. Because Scorpio is all about digging deep about the truth. It's all about digging deep about truth of the unknown. Truth about things that are not discussed. Things that might be taboo. So these guys, have a very intense interest in astrology, or things that are, unknown, things that are like, aliens, black magic, astral travel. They have an intense interest in that. But when it comes to career, they can make some of the most intense attorneys, intense investigators, some of the most fierce policemen and generals. Because when they want to investigate you, they will investigate the hell out of you. Okay? Because everybody investigates. Okay? But if you were to go into a police department and look at the record of a detective who has the most successful, solving cases, if you look at their moon sign, or if you look at, they have to have a planet in Scorpio, because they become so passionate. Scorpio is a passionate sign. Scorpio about passion for finding the truth. Okay. So let's say if you have a Venus, or if you have a moon, or any planet, you intensify that energy of that planet. So moon, which is the mind, your mind actually concentrates very well. When it comes to studies, you concentrate. You want to know the truth of the matter that the teacher is showing you. So the moon is not debilitated. It's just that the relationship with the mother was very much intense. you have a very intense relationship with the mother. You know, when you think about your mother, you think about the disciplinarian, like a dictator. But moon in Scorpio doesn't mean that, oh, this person is criminal, this person is depressed, this person is this. No, it's just whatever they do it intensely. So if they're gonna kill you, they're gonna kill you intensely, meaning that they will kill you in a way that nobody has ever killed you, like the guy in the Canada who decapitated the entire body because he must have been pissed off at something. But you can have somebody with the moon in Taurus doing the same thing. But moon in Scorpio just become passionate and obsessive about the things that they want to study, things that interest them. So depending upon their family environment, they're going to be their upbringing would be intense about certain things, whether it could be scientist, military, esoteric, occult, writer, actor. They'll just be intense about those things. So don't think moon is debilitated in Scorpio. It's kind of not. Okay, so guys, this was my analysis on moon being debilitated. If you're new to my channel, subscribe above, because there's a lot more stuff to be coming, a lot more. And if you want to know more about astrology and the truth of astrology, check out my link below. Check out my book there, Astrology, The Speed of Light. Read my articles. Hopefully they will enlighten you. Otherwise, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.